Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with part 7 of my massive media haul. 7. This video will feature more VHS tapes I've added to my collection over the last few months. I literally have about 400 more tapes to show, but this update will only include about 30 to 40 of them. There will be a lot of rare VHS tapes scattered throughout the rest of these massive media haul videos, so be sure to pay attention. And because there are so many to get through, I won't be saying anything about each of the tapes. I will simply show the front and the back. But obviously, you can plan on me featuring many of them and discussing them in further detail in future videos. And so, here we go. I'll start it off with Electric Dreams. As you can see, this was obviously one of those MGM book boxes cut to fit a clamshell. But it's a pretty nice cut job, and it's a rare movie, so I had to pick it up. And here's the back. Here's another rare one. It's Mind Games from 1989. I've always liked that cover. Here's the back of this one, and on second thought, I'll probably only show the covers of the rest of the tapes, because if not, I'll be here all day. Like I said, many of them will be featured in future videos anyway, so for now, I'll just show you what I got. Next up is The Boy Who Could Fly. This one stars Fred Savage and Jason Priestley, and it was actually directed by Nick Castle, the original Michael Myers. Here's The Boys Club, starring Chris Penn and Devon Sawa. Ghost in the Machine, the 1993 technological slasher starring Karen Allen. Enemy Mine, classic cover on the CBS Fox video release. Dance with Death, a stripper slasher film. I found a nice copy of Clown House, still in its original plastic. This was an upgrade for me because my other copy was a bit beat up, so I had to grab this. Controversy aside, I like the movie. And since I found that, I figured, why not fully commit? And I also picked up Powder, Jeepers Creepers, and Jeepers Creepers 2. Here's the classic Vestron VHS release of Eyes of Fire. Here's another Vestron release. This one is Deadly Possession. So interestingly, these next three here I just picked up today. I was getting a little hungry while I was filming this video, decided to run out for something, stopped at a store that sometimes has VHS tapes, and sure enough, I found these three. First is the Thorn EMI clamshell release of Spasms. I also found the drive-in classic, The Teacher, and Nightlife, not to be confused with that Nightlife right there. And now back to the rest of the update as planned. Here's The Triangle starring Luke Perry. I took the tape out of the slips just so you can see that it is a yellow tape, which is very cool. I found a copy of Ernest Goes to Camp, The Fifth Element, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Colobus, 8 Seconds, and yes, you might have noticed this is the 4th movie already I've shown that stars Luke Perry. I got all of these right after he died as sort of a memorial to him. The Triangle, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, The Fifth Element, and 8 Seconds. Here's a rare one I reviewed on a Slashback Saturday, Phantom Brother. Here's the Burt Reynolds slasher film, The Maddening, also starring Angie Dickinson and Mia Sara. Christina's House, Deadly Intent. Here's one I know my good buddy Dave Maggot will appreciate seeing, Iced. This one has one of the greatest titles and greatest covers, Stuff Stephanie in the Incinerator. Here's Bloody Murder, and to go along with it, Bloody Murder 2. Here's one of my favorites, Madman. This is the Anchor Bay widescreen release. The classic media release of Grizzly. The Carpenter classic, Big Trouble in Little China. And Jason, you need to watch it, buddy. The Turning. This one is sort of infamous for the Gillian Anderson topless scene. Next up is The Ticket, starring Shannon Doherty and James Marshall. And again, don't forget, many of these will also show up in future videos, many especially in rare movies not on DVD or Blu-ray videos. Uncle Jesse was Born to Ride. Here's Femme Fatale, not to be confused with the other Femme Fatale. This one stars Colin Firth and Lisa and Billy Zane. Rattled, starring William Catt. I got this The Best of the Wonder Years box set. It comes in this larger outer box, and it contains 2 VHS tapes and a CD soundtrack. The tapes are The Best of the Wonder Years and The Christmas Wonder Years. Very cool set. Really glad to have this one. And I also got these other two Wonder Years tapes. Both are sealed. This one here in the yellow box contains the first 2 episodes of the series, and the one in the black box contains the next 2 episodes in the series. So together, this is the first 4 episodes of The Wonder Years. Here's a good one. I mean, it has Tracy Lords, so it must be right. Shock 'em Dead. Here's another rare one, Psychopath. I showed the clamshell release of this in another massive media haul video. Here's the slipcase version, Man of the House. And speaking of house, here's Roadhouse. Well guys, I think that's where I'll stop for now. But don't worry because there are so many more to go. Stay tuned for the next part of my massive media haul to see some more VHS tapes, including some very rare horror titles. Out of the tapes I showed in this video, which did you most enjoy seeing? Comment below and let me know. As always, thanks for watching and be kind, subscribe.